Hello and welcome back to the channel, lords and ladies, all my good friends. Hope you guys are excited because this is episode 19 of Bohemian Rhapsody, my campaign in Crusader Kings 3 as the rulers of Bohemia, Dynasty Mercury, and Freddie Mercury III, who's getting wrinkly and is in the final stages of his life, so he wants to get a bunch done. Let's see how much we can get done before Freddie goes. And we have to worry about our line of succession and all those things. I don't want to think about them because it just all means that Freddy's gonna die, and I don't want every single one of our rulers. I've always hated when they die because every Freddy has been awesome. I've enjoyed them all, and soon it will be time to take control of our next Freddy, Freddy the Fourth. But he's raring to go. He's grew his mustache and everything, so he's ready for the throne. We just want to make sure that we're in a good place, so when he does take the throne, he's not going to have much to worry about. Besides opinions, but that's something to be expected. When a new person takes the throne, you got to worry about opinions. But let's make sure that's the only thing he has to worry about. So let's take a look at our offensive war penalty. It's minus 27. I would like to start with a conquest. Get some conquest in the west here that we haven't gotten yet. We do need to move west a little bit. We need to take a little bit. I have a claim over here against East Francia ready to go. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that first. Let me check their alliances. Nothing. Puny alliances. So let's get some of our land in the west here. Let's move west. Freddy wants some conquest, and let's give it to him. I say we oblige him. I'm gonna get the spam out of the way, because we're gonna get a little bit. Shifting interests. I was watching Marketa play with the other children when Zivaslava tried to push her over. The moment did not last long, as Marketa soon had made an entirely new game out of it and forgotten the previous game entirely. My granddaughter wants to be fickle, which is okay. I don't have to take any stress for her. That little girl was bullying her, and as a result, she became fickle. With a cough and a splutter, I reflexively clear my airway. The evening's meal is lovely, but perhaps too lovely, as I choke it down a little too fast. Calm, I urge myself, there's no call to rush. I'm just really enjoying food lately. Well, Freddy, simmer down, man. I don't want you to choke on your food and die right now. Chew your food slowly. King Freddy, we have had our differences in the past, but don't you agree it's time to let bygones be bygones? My son and heir, Eddie, gestures from me to him. Whatever it is between us, let us start anew. Let's bury the hatchet with me and my son. He's gonna have a lot to be upset about later, but at least for now, let's not be rivals. Until we disinherit him. Hedvika, a free tenant renting some of my land in Prerov, has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season. Due to her meticulous planning, she wishes to use some of her profits to purchase a piece of my estate from me so that she can build upon her success and grow more crops. Let me see what the control in Prerov is like right now. It's already 100, so this is going to be completely useless. I could accept her in as a courtier and take a little bit of stress. Sure, the money is great, but I don't need it. Look how much money I'm making a month. I'm making so much. And I don't want the control in Prerov to go down. I'll take a little bit of stress and let her in. She's young. I can get her married. She has the intelligent trait. Let's try to get a knight out of this. Maybe somebody who's intelligent. Like maybe this guy? 23 stewardship? 2 prowess. Wah, wah, wah. 13. 0. Why are all the people I'm thinking about bringing in, why do they have really bad prowess? I really want an intelligent person because they're guaranteed to give their children intelligent. 11? Davi. Sure. Let's make him a knight. He doesn't really like me that much. How much to give him a gift? 68? That'll cheer him up. It's really nice to be this wealthy because I could just do things like that. And I could possibly just sponsor an inspiration on a whim if I want. A weapon? She wants to forge a spear. I have a really good weapon right now, but maybe this weapon that she makes will turn out better than the one I have, but if it doesn't, I can convert weapons to pedestal items, and we can get rid of this horrible branch of the Tree of Life. The only thing it's doing for me is giving me court grandeur. I don't like it. We can replace this with something else. If she makes me a good weapon, let's see, I'll sponsor it. I have the money. Let's be... let's just sponsor the inspiration. Let's see how it turns out. Get rid of that dumb item. I lost a Master of Horse. I need one of those. Seems pretty good. Think he'll do a good job. We're going to declare war against East Francia in a second. Your vassal, Duke Conrad, recently found himself in a bit of trouble. McQueen smiles politely as she continues. I made sure the situation resolved itself and to mention you as the benefactor. Excellent work. I get a hook on my Duke? He has a lowered opinion of me because I haven't given him a position. Well, if he was a little bit more qualified, maybe I'd do it. But I'm gonna get a hook on him. I can edit his contract now. Thank you, McQueen. That is beautiful. I'm gonna put... His contract is okay right now. I don't have to worry about levies. We haven't really needed a lot of levies. Our military is doing okay, and I don't want to extort him for gold. I don't want him to absolutely hate me right now. Money's okay. Let's use this as an opportunity to get forced partition into his contract. This will stay in there permanently. This will make sure that his realm isn't allowed to get too out of control big. Let's do it. My beneficiary, Elodie, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anybody special? We're already a religious icon. God loves us already. McQueen loves us already, so we don't have to do that one either. Let's give ourselves some prestige. I could use some more prestige, and we are not a living legend yet, which is a travesty. Let's get the prestige. As long as this weapon turns out good, please turn out well. This woman is a witch. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Prerov. She's a mystic, so... But she's forgiving and gregarious. She's pretty. I feel bad for her. She's only 16. What's the popular opinion in Prerov? I don't just want to execute this girl. If she was like an old woman or something, you know, I would feel differently, but... I could take a little bit of a popular opinion penalty from these peasants. Let's release her. We already just brought somebody into our court, so let's not bring her into our court. Let's just release her. Let's deal with these upset peasants. Who cares? Let's give her a chance. And I'll take that stewardship lifestyle experience. That's the cherry on top. But she died anyway? No, she vanished without a trace. Okay. I guess she just ran. She just did not want to take her chances. She just booked it. She's got the hell out of Dodge. Enough lollygagging. Let's get this conquest against East Francia. We shouldn't need to call in allies. Ooh, are we gonna get a battle right off the bat here? Look, they're turning to run. They're just gonna stay put? Okay. I hope we win. The curse of death has fallen upon my court. A case of smallpox has been discovered. The unfortunate victim is my guest, Elaine. The taint possessing his flesh is a danger to us all. While he remains afflicted, no life at court is safe. Get out. Get out. Not taking any risks. The outbreak of smallpox, which has ravaged my court, is finally over. Yeah, because we told... I think this is the best, probably the most practical reason that I've had in a while to tell somebody to get out. It's not just on a whim. It's actually for a legit reason. Like, for people's safety, I had to tell them to get out. So we're safe now. He's near death. He's got a smile on his face, so apparently he's okay with it. He's ready to go. That building finished. Krakow is all built up. Hodonin is the next one that we need to complete. My Realm Priest... he's ailing. Let's hope that my Realm Priest dies soon and we get a better one. He's still my worst counselor. I am out walking Queenie when suddenly I see my vassal Duke Arnost approach me with a beautiful brown dog. Before either of us can react, Queenie and the other dog take off. Are they gonna do it like they do in a Bestiolarium vocabulum? No, they're fighting. Call your mud off. When I finally get Queenie to back off, Duke Arnost leaves without as much as a backward glance. Our dogs fought each other. Hopefully Queenie won. I think that means she won. Ailing with age, befuddled. Where was I going? Why did I come in here? I could have sworn, right? I was looking for a something. Was it urgent? I had to get back to someone quickly. Next week? Yes, I think so. Aha, there it is. That's what I wanted. I needed that for... What was I thinking about? This isn't a health penalty. This is just some stress. We're just stressing out because we're old. We're becoming forgetful. Freddy, you're scaring me. My son died. Ooh, yeah. I should be upset, but I'm not. Oh God, how could you do this to me, Edward? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? He was blameless, my perfect son. Life had so much in store for him. How did he die? He succumbed to a fatal apoplexy. He succumbed to fatal apoplexy. Now we really need some stress relief. I hope we don't take any more. So now my line of succession just took care of itself. Now Freddy is the first in line, and my line of succession is nice. So, poor Eddie, but he wasn't going to take the throne anyway. This guy wants a job, but he already loves me. This guy wants a job, but he sucks. Let's put Freddy here. Let's make him my steward. Let me try to make this guy a little bit happier. I'm already swaying him. We'll see what happens. I need to relieve some stress. Let's do a grand tournament. Let's get his capital first. I'm confident that this will end it. Fingers crossed. $419 casualties isn't bad. Inspiration realized. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I unveil what is hidden within, my eyes grow wide. A long spear of excellent craftsmanship. The wrought iron head has been etched to feature different Catholic motifs, and then mounted on a sturdy maple shaft. It is a weapon that is as elegant as it is deadly. Let's compare it to my hammer quickly. 8 prowess. That doesn't change. Pursuit efficiency plus 10%. That doesn't change either. Advantage in forest or enemy fatal casualties plus 10%. I think the spear is actually better. Let's equip this spear. And now let's reforge our hammer. And let's see what it will give us if we make it a pedestal item. More prestige per dread. It'll help us with stress, which is nice. Dread gain plus 30%. Natural dread plus 3. Powerful vassal opinion plus 2. I like the modifier, but it's not very high. But I'll take what I can get. That's not bad. I'll take it. Courtier and guest opinion. Pursuit efficiency. So turning this hammer into a pedestal item is going to be better than the branch of the Tree of Life. So this really worked out. Let's reforge this and get rid of that useless pot. This horrible item. Let's equip our Warhammer. It's exactly as advertised. It's a little tinier. You know, it's smaller than you think it would be, but it is a Warhammer. It's really, really good. I wish Powerful Vassal Opinion was just a teeny bit, like, +5 or something. But I like it a lot. I love it. Very cool. Let's hope we can get the capital before they get this back. 5 months, 7 months. And then we need to relieve stress. Do I have a jester? I hope so. I do. Please tell me a joke, jester. I need it. This count wants my stag antler that I'm using? No. Let's bribe him. I'll send him money instead. That won it. Perfect. Let's give away Schmalkalden. Let me check if it's the... It is the duchy capital. I don't believe I have anybody who's really ready to take some land in my family. I'll double check, but... I've been doing pretty well. Look at all my family members and extended family members that have land. I've been doing pretty well. I have a bunch of children here that already have claims. Yeah, I'm running a little low on people to land. I have a great-grandson, but he's only 9 years old. Let's just give this to somebody qualified. Somebody who's Czech and has good stewardship. Content. This guy's content too. He has better stewardship and he's younger. Let's do him. He'll make a good duke in the future if he even gets that far. If I even have enough time to create the duchy before he dies. We'll see. But there we go. We got some more conquest. Let's celebrate and let's host a grand tournament. Let's spend some of our money and let's get some more from the Pope. He's gonna pay for our grand tournament. There we go. And let's do a grand tournament with events that I can participate in that don't involve physical activity, because I'm infirm. Can I sell that? I got a mighty stag hide? Nah, I'm good. I can't sell the branch of the Tree of Life. I have to find some way to get rid of it. Maybe I can just give it to somebody. And since I'm thinking about artifacts, I'm going to spend some money while I have a bunch of it. Because I noticed my stag antler was really low. Let's repair everything. I still have 2,000 gold. Not even a drop in the bucket. Let's find a place that doesn't have unsuitable terrain. We've been doing a lot of our grand tournaments in Zatek because there's no penalty here. So let's keep it up. Let's do another one in Zatek. And let's do a recital so I don't have to do physical activity. And let's do a board game so I don't have to do physical activity. Oh, no, I can't. In being infirm doesn't even let me do a recital. Fine, I won't do a grand tournament. I do want to relieve this stress. Maybe we can still do a pilgrimage. Maybe this will be better for us. Let's try to make our son. Let's go somewhere close. We won't go crazy with the pilgrimage, but let's do it. If we bring our son with us, my son got a sinful trait, and if he comes with us on a pilgrimage and he gets the pilgrim trait, that should at least help with Catholic opinion of his. Let's make him a pilgrim. Let's have, because he'll come with us. So let's do it. Let's get a caravan master too. Just to make sure we get there safely, because I don't want any shenanigans along the way. Very low chances of danger. I can get a forest guide. Let's make him really good. There we go. Only 1% chance of danger along the way. I like those odds. Let's do reflection for stress relief. Let's do the pilgrim one. If we do contemplative, the travel speed is going to it's going to increase the length of our... It's going to just increase the amount of time we're gone for too long. Let's not do that. But let's do the maximum amount of pomp. Let's bring as many people as we can with us. 583 gold is the cost. At least we can go on a pilgrimage, and being infirm doesn't prevent us from doing it. As we make our way through Leuchtenberg, we are approached by a Czech commoner claiming to be the leader of a group of Catholic pilgrims. Good king, we have been on the road to Cologne for weeks, but the roads are too dangerous and now we're short on provisions. We will be forever grateful for your support. Not a chance, peasant. Let's give him some coin. 20 gold. Let's help him out. As we traverse the flatlands, trudging through the grass, we encounter a modest wayward shrine. Naively carved, it sports a cross at its head, and below the weathered words, "Here lays Saint Beatrix of East Franconia, blessed daughter of Würzburg." Saint Beatrix of East Franconia? It seems a local spiritual figure is being patronized in these parts, not one sanctioned by the Catholic clergy. Patronize a local saint? Your pilgrimage becomes more pious? Duke Guy gains opinion? A local saint for 10 years? Cultural acceptance? So all these things they're all positive. Just for 50 gold? We could do nothing, but let's do this. Let's actually try on this pilgrimage. Let's try to be as pious as we can. Freddy's getting old. He's getting a little worried. So let's get good with God. Even though we're already a religious icon. Today, Jafar held a fiery sermon for all of the children of the court. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the scriptures. My granddaughter Marquetta now seems certain that she's destined for greatness, claiming that God supports her indiscriminately. She wants to be ambitious. Most people that I am the guardian of want to be ambitious, so why not? Another ambitious Mercury. Wandering this path, I have encountered many reminders of those who came before. Here in Klingenberg, I see reminders of those who inhabited this land long before us. Old temples, broken weapons, random fractures of objects beyond recognition. Time claims us all, and the deities we worship, and the way in which we worship them, is always in flux. Perhaps one day some other man will wander this path and contemplate the fallen kingdom of Bohemia and the Catholic faith practiced by its king. Stress relief would be nice. It's gonna delay our pilgrimage by 10 days. That's okay. You gain the open-minded perk. I can learn 2 more languages? Yeah. I'm good with languages. I'm 71. Imperial contemplation. Freddy's thinking about empires. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So I should contemplate old empires. Imperial contemplation. Me and Freddy are of one mind. We're thinking the same thing. Passing by the campfire, a pilgrim from another entourage is telling a story she once heard about the king of some faraway place called Bohemia. So some lady's telling a joke about me? Or she's telling a story about me? As she notices my hesitation, the storyteller looks at me reassuringly. Don't worry, my lord. This is surely about some other high and mighty nobleman. Do we want to whip her? No. Let's relieve some stress. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? We just whip her. The spiritual journey has ground to a literal halt. My caravan master Davi is looking around, frantically searching for the way forward, and people are starting to notice. Davi's face shifts to a gray nuance as he turns his gaze towards me, looking for answers as to what to do next. Do we want to delay our pilgrimage by another 3 months? I think I'm okay on stress relief for now. Let's just let God guide the way. I lost an artifact. No. Why? I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great church of Cologne. Oh, it's right here. As the bishop offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for God to bring me here at this moment in time. I have walked the holy path. Let's see if our son is with us. Ready. He didn't come with us. Because he's probably my regent. He's my regent, so he stayed at home, so... he's not going to become a pilgrim, which is one of the whole reasons why I wanted this to happen, but it's okay. At least we got the stress reliever that we wanted. I forgot that he would be the regent and not my queen. I thought my queen would be the regent, but he is. That's fine. It's okay, everybody. I'm not really mad. We can make him a pilgrim later. And I just got some money, so now I'm in a good mood. As we saunter past the stalls of the Cologne market, we are approached by a peculiar man. He unabashedly addresses us. My lord, you look like a refined gentleman. You got that right. I know of a simply divine experience not far from Cologne, which would surely be of interest to any dedicated pilgrim. Color me intrigued. Do we want to get +1 learning, which is permanent? Why not? Uh-oh. I don't like where we are. I'm getting nervous now. As I start to wonder if we'll ever arrive, our guide, Fulcard, suddenly takes a sharp left, and before we know it, we enter a cavern hidden in the countryside. A faint glow that steadily grows stronger starts reflecting over our gear as we stumble into a large grotto covered in hundreds of crystals. The crystals catch the light from the hole in the ceiling, and the entourage, including myself, fawns in astonishment at the sight. I have never felt God's presence stronger than in this very spot. Wow! Okay, I thought he was leading us somewhere to murder us, but apparently not. Apparently we're in, like, some awesome cave? Cool. During our pilgrimage to Cologne, I can't help but return to the local market, perusing the wares. One stand in particular catches my attention. The merchant grins at me and proclaims, "I have the wares if my lord has the coin." These exotic goods presented would surely make a nice profit back home. Or maybe I could even save them as a gift. So I would be buying some goods here, and then when I get home, I'd be selling them for a profit. I could spend 300 gold. Let's do it. Let's try to invest. Buy low, sell high. Let's try it. Let's see how much of a profit we made. So we sold it, or we bought it for 300 gold. Let's see how much we get. I have a prisoner that rotted in my dungeon. Whoops. As I walk into the church, a formidable guilt comes upon me. The light, illuminating the altar like a sunny summer day, is so dense that I feel like I could touch it. What kind of life am I living? What kind of king could I be, or father, or son? If I don't change my murder nature... This character's a murderer? When did I murder somebody? I executed people, sure, but I'm not a murderer. I don't have a murder secret. What is happening? I am not a murderer. Why is the game telling me I'm something that I'm not? If I don't change my murder nature, the only light I'll see it will be that of the fires of hell. Oh, Duke Spitinev loses their murder secret. Or I lose some stress. Does that mean I lose my hook? Because I have a hook on him. This event is only succeeding in reminding me that I can get gold from him right now. I bet he wishes this didn't happen. Let's see how old he is. He's ailing, so let's let him go of his hook. But see, that's gonna give me 55 stress, which is not something that I want. Never mind. We're keeping our hook. I want it to be nice, but I'm not. The game is telling me that I'm a religious icon. I am not going to hell. There's no way Freddy the Third is going to hell. I don't believe it. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I feel reassured that while I may not have been the most pious pilgrim out there, I have proven my dedication to the Lord in more ways than one. This pilgrimage denoting my second, but also revisit of the Cologne holy site, I have no regrets coming here again and a wing at its holiness and splendor. Time to go home. Well done, Freddy. No more stress. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. We just left. How are we lost? We just left. Fortunately, I'm fluent in High German. And we became Sonic the Hedgehog and and sped up our journey. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, my dog Queenie approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. Do we let her join our... I let her join my council meeting last time. Let's leave her out this time. And of course I am punished. I exit the meeting room only to discover that Queenie is gone. I look everywhere for her, high and low. What if she is lost and scared? Suddenly I stumble upon my courtier Jaroslava chastising a dog that looks suspiciously like Queenie, with torn paper and fabric all around her. King Freddy! This beast completely destroyed my chambers. Everything is in shreds. Bad dog. Bad Queenie. It's good to be home. So let's sell them. We got a 600 gold profit. You sell the wares for triple the amount. Yes. Money is good. Let's see how close we are to our battlements innovation. Not quite there. Royal Prerogative is actually going to finish first. But I want to start upgrading my castles. Let's see who we can fight now. We can fight Denmark in 50 days if we want. I'm down. I'm down for that. Did we get another court artifact? We have St. George's tibia and we have St. George's hip. We are just gathering St. George up. We're just gathering all the pieces of St. George up. There's no point in collecting all of them. If they were all part of a set, like if you had all the pieces of like a saint or something, I don't know. Let's sell it. I don't need it. I'm already displaying his tibia. Let's just break his bone and sell it. I have space for another domain limit. I must have just gotten this. Even more reason to conquer things. I settle into my bed as snug and comfortable as a babe betwixt its mother's breasts. But right as my heavy eyes at last close for some rest, I shoot up in my bed and I see a figure sit down beside me. To my horror, it's none other than my deceased friend, Gutmund Stallwell. He callously cackles at me as I shriek in horror. Come now, Freddy, is that any way to greet an old friend? I come to you with a warning. You are the reason Amadeo Grandenigo is now in heaven. Why? Oh, he was executed on my orders. Okay. Well, I must have had a good reason. You must repent for what you've done. I learned the hard way that every sin we commit incurs a debt to God, my friend. And he is not forgiving of his debtors. I just went on a pilgrimage and God is still asking more from me? What more do you want, God? What more do you want? I'm clearly hallucinating. Be gone, spirit. I don't want to take all this stress back. Leave me alone. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. You opt for an expensive trinket. I trust your expertise in the area, sun and air. Do we trust our sun to give us something nice? Let's opt for the expensive trinket. Let's see what we get. Failed haggle. Got a terracotta toy fowl. I got a terracotta chicken. I don't want a terracotta chicken. This is merely a test. I got what I wanted. Once we're past the next two stalls, Frederick looks at me disapprovingly. That was an interesting display for certain. I'm not quite sure what your aim was, my lord, but I'm sure the merchant got what they wanted. Yeah, he ripped me off. I got a chicken. Terracotta chicken. I guess it's the medieval version of a rubber chicken. Now we can get a cat? Do we want a cat now? I think I found the reason why some days are more rat-free than others. My vassal Mayor Bohuz happily declares as he moves aside to reveal a servant holding a very displeased cat. It wriggles in an attempt to free itself from the scratched-up arms of the servant, meowing in a rather endearing fashion. Queenie is still alive. Do we want another pet? I'd say this one is successful rat hunter. In fact, it was in the middle of wrestling. It was in the middle of a wrestling match with a fat one when we found it. What say you? Should we adopt this cat? No cat at this time. No. Sure, I'll take a cat. Why not? It'll help me live a little longer if it's a rat hunter. It's a male. I'm going to take one of my viewers' advice and my commenters' advice. And since this is a Freddie Mercury theme and we are Queen themed, I'm going to name him Galileo. Galileo Figaro. What a great name. Is he a rat hunting cat? He is. So we got a medium health boost. Look how many things that we have that are keeping us alive. It's time to fight Denmark. Now's the time. They're currently at war, and they only have 246 men, so there's nothing... They couldn't stop us even if they wanted to. Let's see how much money they have. Can they spam a bunch of mercenaries? No, they're in debt. This guy's realm is falling apart. So let's speed it up. Let's speed up the collapse of his realm, and let's take another piece. And we can save some prestige and not call in any allies, because we don't have to. Let's pet our new kitty. Let's pet Galileo. Let's stay on top of fabricating claims, because why not? I don't need him doing anything else. Please die soon, so I don't have to murder you. He's been ailing for a while. And my spy master is garbage. But he's a powerful vassal, so he can stay there for now. So we're all caught up with our buildings again. I'll take Gdansk. and then we'll go get his capital. I'll sail there. Ooh, what's happening? To the vile King Frederick, may your years be short and miserable. It seems that there is no recourse for our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Another Viking army is invading. Let's rally the troops. Uh-oh. Freddy's got a lot on his plate right now. I might actually have to call in an ally. Let's buy her a pendant. Let's buy a gift from a queen. I'm calling in West Francia, at least. They can help me with this Northman army. And why not? Let's do Italy too. Come and help me, boys. I need it. My dearest Frederick, it's so good to see you. I watch you as you dutifully rule our realm and would like to assist you in any way that I can. She looks over her shoulder. I may have, well, let's not dwell on it. Dwell on what I did in the matter, but what I will say is that a mutual acquaintance owes me a favor. Then she winces, as if remembering something important. I could keep my eyes peeled for any uncouth behavior coming our way. She tilts her head and looks at me expectantly. She provides me with a hook on somebody, or I gain close support. I'll take a hook on somebody. It's a duke. I got a hook on a duke. The Duke of Nordmark. Let's mess with his contract. Thank you, Queen. Hooks on dukes are really good. The Northerner Menace. A horde of disjointed pirates, landless freemen, desperate lesser children, and other assorted miscreants have joined Ganupa in his proposed assault against my holdings. Although the size of the force is formidable, they lack discipline or loyalty, with each scrounge mercenary focused exclusively on what they can get out of the war first and foremost. Unlike a conventional foe, it might be possible to simply deal directly with the invaders. Perhaps a bargain could be struck. Nope. No bargains, only war. Just hurry up, West Francia. Here they come. They have 8,000 men. They're fighting for this entire duchy. They're trying to take this duchy here. They're trying to take the Duchy of Pomerania away. I don't think so. At least we have the war target in our war against Denmark. Let's see what we can do against this army. Oh, Queenie just died. No. I'm not going to mount her on the wall. We'll just bury her. I'm not gonna risk fighting them alone. If they take one holding, it's okay. I'm gonna play it safe and wait for West Francia. My granddaughter Marquetta has been harboring a secret affection for Hrabis for some time. She's got a crush on Duke Robert. However, when she finally confessed her feeling, Hrabis responded harshly. Now Marquetta mutters whenever he passes by. She wants to be vengeful because he he rejected her. I could take some stress for her. She can be chaste instead. Let's not have her be vengeful. As additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. Do we want 300 gold, or do we want to increase the, I want to increase the development in Prague. Let's try for this. Or we can try to do a large cattle herd, development plus 20%. Yes, let's try it. Yes. Am I dying? Oh my goodness, I'm dying. Somebody choking me? I am dying. There's a 20% chance that I die. I didn't have a food taster. Oh no, dinner tonight is a medley of several of my favorite dishes. Recently, the fare produced has been unexpectedly delightful, and I wolf it down with gusto. Except something's not... My throat. There's something caught in my throat. Oh, I'm just choking. I'm not being poisoned. I might die right now. Freddy's gonna die. Oh my goodness. King Freddy III of Bohemia has found peace in Christ's embrace at 73 years of age. He choked on his food. A hollowed shell of his former self, he had long lost his wits by the time of his final passing. King Freddy ascends to the throne, fair and just in all things. Many hope that he will handle any conflicts with grace. So, no, Freddy, what a horrible way to die. He choked on a chicken bone or whatever. We just took control of a new ruler. Everything is fine. We're fine. Nothing changed. Wow, Great Moravia just took control of Vistulania. So things just happened, everybody. I'm gonna stay paused and deal with everything. We're gonna have to deal with some opinion penalties. This is gonna be rough. Dad left us with a lot of gold, so let's see who we can bribe and do all that good stuff. We'll see what we can do. Ah, wow, it's barely anything. Not great. I thought I would have had a little bit more time, but not great. Let's make him my marshal. He's not the best, but he really doesn't like me. Ouch. Sell this toy fowl. Okay. So, he's just barely gotten started. Maybe we can give this branch of the Tree of Life to one of those people that hates me. Can I gift it to somebody? Because that's what I'm gonna do. Let's give him this gift. Let's give him the branch. He won't accept. He cannot equip or benefit from it, so he won't take it. Nobody will take it. It's useless. I can't even give it away. I can't even just give it away to somebody. Let's bribe who we can bribe. Just everybody that we can. We have plenty of money. I'm even giving money to barons, which I normally don't do, but... I'm not married. Let's do it. We're a genius. So technically we don't need another genius, even though another genius would be nice. Let's see if we can get something else, maybe. Maybe a Herculean, if there are any. Or do we want to start doing incest is wincest? No, too old. I have a Polish girl who is almost of age. She's lustful. No. She's deceitful. She'd be bringing in a new trait, though. I'm really thinking about this. I really would like a trait. A new one. But somebody that also has high stewardship so I can get this domain limit back. At least up to 9. I can give away one more domain. I'm okay with giving away one more. There's one that I could give away. I could give away Olomouc. It's not on farmland or anything, so I could give away Olomouc if I want. I've always had it in the back of my head to give it away. This girl's about to come of age. She's bringing a new trait. She's lustful, which I don't really like. There's a possibility that she might give birth to illegitimate children. She has the trait, but she's deceitful. But she's humble. She's content. Let's do Timbor. She's bringing me a new trait. I would do a genius. I'm thinking about this one, but I've already got genius. Now let's start getting other ones in here. And she has really good stewardship. Let's put up with a deceitful wife. We're sadistic, so we're gonna have a wife that has a sin too. But at least she's content and brave. I like those two. Let's do it. We're gonna have to improve her opinion a little bit. We can just bribe her too. Oh, she likes me already. Let's send her a gift, just to make it easier. She got me up to 9. She got me up to 10. Perfect. She's young, she's 22. She's a homosexual, so that's good and bad. Maybe it'll keep us from having a lot of children, which I'm okay with. I don't want to start having kids out of control, so maybe her being homosexual will slow down the amount of children, and I don't have to rush for I don't have to rush to get restraint. I'm gonna get it eventually because I love restraint. Just being able to decide when you have children is just so nice. So all of that is taken care of. We have opinions to deal with. Are we swaying people? I am. Let's hold our first court. Let's just do it right now. I'm gonna have to change his outfit too. I'm gonna change his crown at least. I'm gonna give him a Slavic crown. I'll mess around with his outfit between the episodes. I'll do that. But for now, as long as he's wearing the right crown. My vassal Duke Jaromir can barely contain his rage, erupting Something must be done about that Slovian outsider. He gesticulates wildly. I've had quite enough of Count Dobromil and his ridiculous customs, treating foreigners like equals. Pah! There's much you can learn from other traditions. Diplomacy challenge. 100%. We ease the tension. Duke Arno stands before you, his face grave with concern. My lord, the threat of Angria weighs heavy on my mind. King Toby looms across the border, he points, only days from the gates of Wismar and House Likovsky's hearths. You must help me fortify my lands. Valetian soldiers and fortifications are all that stand between Bohemia and ruin. I can get a weak hook on a duke and only have to spend 260 gold for it, and his opinion will go up, which is something that we really need right now, so let's do that. We'll spend some money, improve some opinions. Oh, munificent King Freddy, I am Alexandra, and I have traveled far to ask for your aid in righting a great injustice. The man in front of me bows deeply before continuing with his well-rehearsed plea. My brother Jarl Barissa currently sits on the throne of Visby, but I am the true rightful ruler of those lands. He wants me to press his claim. I just took my throne, man. I got my own claims to press and my own problems to deal with. I cannot help you, man. I'm sorry. You should convert, too, if you're gonna come and stay at my court. He's a guest. He's not a courtier. Okay. Let's end this scary war now. Do we still have all of our alliances? No, we have to renegotiate with... wedding celebration? With my marriage to McQueen, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. Do we want prestige or money? That is a bunch of money. It's a lot of it. It's a lot. But let's get prestige. Let's get to distinguished. There we go. I can't negotiate an alliance with King Alphonse because he doesn't like me right now. I can't negotiate an alliance with West Francia anymore because he doesn't like me right now. How about now? He still won't accept. Connection is through a non-close family. I'm at war currently, so I can't. So once I'm at peace, I can maybe do it. He's still helping me. I already called him in to help me against this northern army, so he's not going to abandon me. Let's finish this war, everybody. We did go over an hour. I'm aware of it, but let's end this war. A lot just happened, so I apologize, everybody. We just had to take care of a whole bunch of stuff right there. So let's end these wars. 2 of them. The one with Denmark and the one with the these Vikings. Get out. Oh, I could have gotten some gold from him. Oh, whoops. I hope I get that gold. Dang it. There we go. We can negotiate. Oh, this was just the Count. I thought this was the King of Italy. No. I'm just spending money crazily right now. Let's finish this war with Denmark. Let's not be at war anymore, and let's see what alliances we can get back. I'm really hoping we can get at least a couple of them back. You can change your Duke's contract? Sure. Wow, that was kind of crazy. It's like I kind of need to like stand up and stretch or something because that was a lot to deal with all at once. Freddy had to go and choke on his chicken bone. You have to throw everything into chaos. Let's get another pet cat. Now that we're a new ruler, let's get another pet cat. It is a male. Let's just name him Galileo again. I inherited something. Okay. We do have some stress that we need to deal with. Is there any way I can relieve it? I can pet my kitty. It's almost the next millennium. We're almost in the new millennium. It's the year 999. So we're about to pass into the new millennium. There we go. I captured his queen that I can only get a hook for? Really? Yeah, because he doesn't have money to pay for her. I'll take a hook. She has some money. But I can't. I don't have golden obligations anymore, so I can't get money for hooks. I take stress if I just release people, apparently. So there we go. A whole bunch happened. Our stress isn't that bad. We just inherited a whole bunch of stuff. Did we get some more court artifacts? No? Alright, lords and ladies, boys and girls. Quite an interesting way to wrap up the episode with taking control of a new ruler. I'm happy we took control of him young, which is a good thing, but I don't like being surprised like that. I don't like being surprised by events. It's a good thing that we were prepared for him to die. It's really good. It's good that our line of succession was in a good place for him to choke, so... Lords and ladies, that is the end of this episode. It was a crazy one, but I had a bunch of fun. I hope you guys did too. If you did, hit that thumbs up button at the bottom of the video, like the video, let everybody know that you appreciated this video and that you had a good time. Leave your comments as always, and if you are not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, become an awesome Lord or Lady, and join our ranks. But that's it for now. Until the next episode, until episode 20, have a good one, everybody.